Well, tomorrow will be Thanksgiving, and a lot of you will be enjoying holidays with the families and watching all kinds of stuff because you have a multitude of crap to choose from on all these channels. But let's go back to Thanksgivings past, my Thanksgivings, which basically, when you go back to entertainment on the television, you basically had, I believe, 7 channels. 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. That was it. And, of course, you had UHF, but that's beside the point. So basically, your viewing choices were the Macy's Day Parade, the Rose Bowl Parade, I think, a lot of parades on Thanksgiving, and, of course, fucking football on every channel except maybe PIX and WOR. Well, WOR, when I was a kid, started a tradition. They would run King Kong, Son of Kong, Mighty Joe Young, and Godzilla, starting, I guess, around noon and running until, late afternoon. And honestly, has any film surpassed the technical achievements of King Kong? And you can take all this CG stuff and stick it in your ass, because when you look at King Kong and the way it was done, the stop motion effects by Willis O'Brien and the acting in general and everything there, you can't top that film. Nobody could top that film. I don't give a shit how much CG stuff you have. You cannot top that film. And as far as the eternal huckster, the eternal con man, the eternal pitch man, who was better than Robert Armstrong? Who was a better pitch man in all 3 films? And as far as, Fay Wray, she was the first Scream Queen. Bruce Cabot, the big hero, who went on to do a whole bunch of John Wayne films. Just a great, great film, which is, in my estimation, can't be surpassed at all because of what it is. And of course, it led to a sequel, The Son of Kong, where they went back to Skull Island. Somebody thought there was some treasure there or whatever. It's not as elaborate as King Kong, but the dinosaurs are a little bit more scary in this one. I think there's a big bear that chases them. There's some great stuff in there, and of course, the little Kong is a very lovable character and all that. And unfortunately, it ends where basically Son of Kong saves Robert Armstrong in that when the island goes into the sea. So very cool film indeed. And of course, Robert came back for Mighty Joe Young, or Mighty Joe Young is this big gorilla living in Africa with Terry Moore. And it's Ben Johnson's one of Ben Johnson's first starring roles, because he was in cowboy films and stuff. Actually, Ben Johnson was a cowboy and went on to become one of our greatest character actors in westerns and other films. So this was another thing where basically a sympathetic monster. Joe gets fucked over and they want to bring him back, but then they're going to kill him and they break him out of jail. And they're trying to speed him to safety when they go past a burning orphanage. And of course, Joe has to get involved. And Joe saves a whole bunch of orphans and stuff at risk to his own life. And another great film with great effects. How Godzilla got into the mix is a mystery to me. All I know is that it was part of our Channel 9's $1 million movie package. And I guess they needed another big monster, so of course Godzilla became part of that too, the original Man in a Suit, which was pretty scary back in the 50s. So that's Thanksgiving's past, where, the other adults would be watching football games. We'd be clustered around some small 13-inch black and white TV with antennas trying to get King Kong and the other monster movies to come in. So that was my Thanksgiving back then. Now it's sort of like you sit around and go, well, what do you got to be thankful for? Well, a lot of things actually in my case. Survived the pandemic. And I always said, as long as you got a couple bucks in your pocket, a roof over your head, and some food to eat, you're probably 75% better off than anybody else right now, which is sad. I am thankful for my career, for whatever it is, this channel, the friends I've reconnected with because of this channel, new friends that I've made because of this channel, and people that, stepped up to the plate, like Mark and Milt and Jamie from Fusebox, who put together a really nice website for me. Eric and Angie Wright, who helped immensely with Grindhouse Resurrection, along with my partner in that, John Schatzer, and all the writers. You all know who you are, and it's been a pleasure working with you. Just things in general. I've had sort of a I don't know, for lack of better words, blessed existence here, because I'm still here, I guess. But, you know, you get to the point, you're 70-something years old, you got a bunch of shit going wrong with you. Dogs are getting older and stuff, but I'm thankful I still have them. I'm thankful I'm still physically able to take care of them, take care of this house, take care of my property, and that's about it. I'm just, you know, sometimes I look around and say I don't have much, but in terms of, you know, things, I have a lot of stuff that I should be thankful for, and sometimes I'm not, and I think we're all guilty of that at times, but fuck all this sentimental bullshit. I wish you all watching a very happy Thanksgiving, you and your family, a happy, healthy, and safe one, because we don't live in a safe world. And I thank you for putting up with my nonsense at times, and I thank all you guys for tuning in, subscribing, and things like that. The people that enjoy my work, I'm immensely appreciative. So until next time, happy Thanksgiving, stay safe, and we'll catch you on the flip side.